Washington, Senator Al Franken bade farewell to Capitol Hill on Thursday with a lengthy broadside against the policies of the Trump administration and a call for politicians to commit themselves to honesty in public discourse. Franken, who will resign his seat on January 2 over more than a half-dozen allegations that he touched women inappropriately, lamented what he described as the degradation of truth in the national political debate and the hyper-partisan environment this has produced. As I leave the Senate, I have to admit that it feels like we're losing the war for truth, Franken said in his final speech on the Senate floor. Maybe it's already lost. If that's what happens, then we have lost the ability to have the kinds of arguments that help build consensus. Franken will be replaced by Minnesota Lieutenant Governor Tina Smith, who is scheduled to be sworn in on January 3. As Republicans celebrated the passage of their tax plan in another part of the Capitol, Franken denounced the bill as a means of showering corporations and wealthy donors with tax breaks and special favors. The Republican tax bill represents a slap in the face to those forgotten men and women mentioned by President Trump during the 2016 campaign, he said. I guess the president forgot about them. Franken is one of 7 lawmakers who have resigned or decided not to run for re-election over allegations of sexual misconduct or harassment in the past 3 months. His departure is a symbol of the wider reckoning taking place over sexual misbehavior among powerful men and the power of women's allegations in the wake of the #Me Too campaign to raise awareness about sexual harassment. In recent days, at least 2 of Franken's Democratic colleagues, Senators Joe Manchin III and Patrick Leahy, had said that he should withdraw his resignation to wait for the result of an ethics investigation into his behavior. In Minnesota, former Governor Ann Carlson, said the same, arguing that Franken was the victim of a rush to judgment. On Thursday, Franken's speech was followed by warm tribute from colleagues who praised his legacy and said they were sad to see him go. I am sorry that he is leaving under these circumstances, Senate Minority Whip Richard J. Durbin said everyone who has ever lived has had moments they wish they could erase. We all draw strength from the healing power of redemption, and we can take heart in the knowledge that tomorrow is another day. Franken, 65, joined the Senate in July 2009 and worked hard to distance himself from his prior career as a comedian. Cultivating a reputation as a serious legislator, he emerged as a powerful voice against corporate interests in politics and one of the Democrats' most pointed and effective critics of Trump. The 2-term senator had risen as far as to be discussed as a possible candidate for president in 2020 until a woman said last month that he had grabbed her breasts while she was sleeping and forcibly kissed her in 2006. That woman, Leah Tweedy, was followed by many others who alleged sexual misconduct by Franken. The drumbeat of allegations proved to be too much.